Gender-related concepts. Patriarchy, / Patriarchy word is derived from the Latin words pater, father, and arch, rule. Patriarchal system: men control women in the following ways. 1. Women's productive or labor power, / Men control women's productivity both within the household and outside. Men control over their paid work also. The work done by housewives is not considered as work at all. Men may prevent their women from working. They are usually working in jobs with low wages. 2. Women's reproduction. Men control women's reproductive power. E.g., women cannot decide children, use contraceptives, or a decision to terminate pregnancy. The patriarchal state tries to control women's reproduction through its family planning programs. In India, the birth control program limits the family size. On the other hand, in Europe, where birth rates are low, women are lured through various incentives have more children. Women are given long paid maternity leave, child care facilities and opportunities for part-time jobs. 3. Control over women's sexuality. Sexuality is expressed in the way we speak, smile, stand, sit, dress, laugh and cry. Women are obliged to provide sexual services to their husbands according to their needs. Moral regulations exist to restrict the expression of women's sexuality outside marriage in every society, while male promiscuity is often condoned. Women's sexuality is controlled through their dress, behavior, and mobility, which are carefully monitored by the family and through social, cultural and religions codes of behavior. 4. Women's mobility. The imposition of restriction on leaving the house. Limit on interaction between the sexes are some of the ways by which the patriarchal society controls women's mobility and freedom of movement. 5. Property and other economic resources. Most property and other productive resources are controlled by men. Passed on from father to son. Even in societies where women have legal rights to inherit property, customary practices, social sanctions and emotional pressures that prevents them from acquiring control over them. According to UN statistics, women do more than 60% of the hours of work done in the world, but they get 10% of the world's income and own 1% of the world's. Characteristics of patriarchy. Patriarchy automatically privileges men over women. E.g., when a man raises his voice in the course of an argument, women get to utter a single word. Men alone were priests. Patriarchy as the subordination of women. The patriarchal system provides norms for women only. Roles of women as mothers and wives. The patriarchal system also amply rewards to those women who learn to passively their defined roles. Both wifehood and motherhood become glorified in the patriarchal system. These roles are granted social sanctions and at the same time are also eulogized in local folklore, in literature, and religion, so that women do actively engage themselves in playing their social roles and thus themselves contributes and perpetuate the patriarchal